What's your response to these very harsh attacks from our allies, the Israelis?
My comments need to be properly represented, not distorted. I did not do anything except cite what other people are talking about as a problem, but I also have always opposed boycotts. I have a 100% voting record in support of Israel for 29 years in the United States Senate. Unfortunately, there are some people in Israel and in Palestine and in the Arab world and around the world who don't support peace process. There are specifically some people who don't support two states. There are some people who don't want any restraint on settlements whatsoever. What's important is to look at the positive side of this, which is the majority of the people in Israel, the majority of the Palestinians, the majority of the people in the region believe in peace and want peace and believe peace will strengthen everybody. The United States of America, through President Obama and his direction and his policy, is absolutely committed, ironclad, to the security of Israel. And Israel needs to understand, we will always stand by its security needs. But no one should distort what we're doing or saying because they're opposed to the peace process or don't like two states or whatever. And, you know, words, I have to tell you, my friend, I've been, quote, attacked before by people using real bullets, not words. And I am not going to be intimidated. I am not going to stand down with respect to President Obama's commitment to try to find peace in the Middle East.